Happy Wednesday, students. I'm going to show you the calculator steps to graph on your calculator these scatter plots and come up with the linear regression line that you guys are trying to investigate in class together today. The calculator steps are what seems rather lengthy right now, but the more you guys do it, the better it will be, the faster it will be, and you'll be able to start using this in your science classes as well to create a quick picture and to get equations rather quickly instead of by hand. So, if we look at this problem, we're looking at the salary rate versus years of experience. Okay, so we can see right there that they kind of created a graph for us over here where experience was on the x-axis, hourly pay was on the y-axis. So when I go in to input this into my calculator, I do have to remember that. What's on my x-axis? Years of experience. What's on my y-axis? Hourly pay. And the first thing you're going to have to do is input all of your data. To input all the data, we're going to go to stat. So let's hit the stat button, which is right next to the variable x. We're going to edit stat. To clear your list, if you do have things there, okay, use the up arrow and push clear and scroll back down. Go over to L2, go up, clear it, and come back down. So in the L1 column, I want to put my x values. So again, my x values are 9, 4, 3, 1, 10, enter 6, enter 12, enter, and 8, enter. So your guys' L1 column should look like this. Your L2 column, so let's use our arrow key and go over to L2. Your L2 column is going to be 17, enter 10, enter 10, 7, 19, 12, 20, and our last one is 15. So make sure that your table of values looks the same. We go up to the very top. We will see that both columns match set-wise, and in fact, if you highlight L1, you can see what is in your set. Those same numbers should be in your set. Once you've calculated or inputted all of your data, we're going to now want to see that on a graph. So to turn your stat plot on, go up to y equals, clear anything you have there, go up to plot 1 and hit enter. And scrolling back down, now it should be highlighted with whatever color you guys have there. Okay. And if you hit graph, you'll be able to see some of the points, but not all of the points, because our window does not allow for the other points to show. Remember, this window is only going from -10 to 10 and -10 to 10. So let's go back to our window and think about, what is our x min? Well, what's the lowest value of x that you had in your table? Well, that was 3. So we're going to go down to 0 because we want to be lower than that. Our maximum in the x direction was 12, but we want to be larger than that, so let's go back to 15. And let's go by 5s. Our y min, let's make that 0 as well, so we have a nice clear starting point. And our x max, let's make it 25, and we're going by 5s. Again, I got this from my table of values, asking myself what's the lowest value and what's the highest value. Once you have there, and you go back to your graph, you should be able to see all of your data points, which you can see here. And that's all fine and dandy, but we do want to be able to get a line of regression, right? That's the second question there. Write a prediction equation. Well, ours is going to be more accurate than a prediction equation. The calculator is going to do all the averaging and statistics for you. So we want to go back to our home menu. So we'll go second quit, which is second mode. Let's go back to stat. And this time, instead of editing our list, we're going to go over to calculate. And we're calculating linear regressions today, so let's look at our linear regression, ax plus b. Go ahead and click enter. If you have the old model, it's going to come up like this, and if I hit enter once again, it should calculate that for me. If you have the newer model, you will have to do one extra step by going all the way down to where it says calculate, hit enter on calculate, and it will calculate your equation for you. Either way, we'll get the same equation. And now we have a nice linear regression, and you guys can see on the calculator that A is going to be your slope, the 1.23. Your y-intercept is going to happen around 5.57. Okay? And now we can get things off of our calculator, okay? Because I have an equation of a line. Now I want to input that equation of a line on my graph. So I'm going to go back to y equals, and then hit vars. I'm going to go down to statistics, hit enter. I'm going to go over to EQ, and I want reg EQ, so hit enter there. And it should copy and paste that right into your y1 equals button. And now if you hit graph, you will have the line of regression going through the points. And then we can find other points along this line of regression, right? Say we wanted to know if I had 5 years of experience, what would be my average salary rate? Well, that would mean that x is equal to 5. So let's calculate our value when x equals 5, and I know that I'd be making around $11 an hour, maybe even $12 if my employer rounded that up, right? What if I wanted to know what 9 years was? Well, I can just simply press 9, hit enter, and now I'm making $16. So you can see that the more years of experience I have, the more money I'm going to make. If you need help, pause this video, rewind it, go back to where you got stuck. If you are having a lot of trouble with your calculator, you can always clear your memory and start all over, okay? I hope this helps, and I hope you guys are able to complete the activity today in class.